So I've said this year that I want to do more woodland photography, and the local fen has got several woodlands. This particular fen that I'm back in today is Holme Fen. I've been here several times before, you'll have seen them on previous vlogs of mine. I love this place, and what I've set myself to do this year is a challenge where I'm going to come to this fen more times and just challenge myself to take these silver birch in different conditions, different lighting conditions, different weather conditions. So the idea today at Holme Fen is I've been watching the light, been watching the prediction for where we may get some light towards the end of the day. I've come for sunset. We're not going to get a sunset, but what I'm just hoping for is some light to come towards sunset and just to come through the canopies of these trees. And my idea is that we've got obviously the dead bracken on the floor, which you've got that browny golden colour. If I can get some of that soft light hitting that bracken with the contrast of the silver birch trees behind, that's my aim for today, is to come away with that image. You may remember in one of my earlier vlogs I talked about these posts behind here at Holme Fen and the significance of them. What these posts signify in the height of the post particularly is that at the very top was where ground level was in 1850, before they drained these fens, and this is a peat bog, and where all this peat was drained the ground level just sunk completely, and out of that came these beautiful silver birch trees that we find here at Holme Fen. It is a really unique place and I love it here. So today is trying to find another composition in these silver birches. Just called in here for a quick look. I love these little islands of silver birch in the middle of the lake. There's one here, there's one over there, and there's another one over there. I think with those in some light, if we do get that light I was talking about, although some light hitting those silver birches, hopefully reflecting into the water, they look really nice. So I'm going to come back to this. As you can see probably by the light on my face, we are starting to get some light, so good old clear outside. I was right again. And there's some beautiful light hitting the birches here behind me. And this is the orangey, browny bracken I was talking about that I wanted to get on the foreground. I love this place, I really do. Wherever you walk, there's so many different compositions. It's so quiet apart from the wildfowl on the lake. Right, come on, let's get a shot. Now we are starting to get a bit light on these birches here. And the reason I've stopped to take this particular composition is there's an old tree in the middle of these silver birches here. You've got 3 silver birches to the left and 3 to the right, and they're framing this old tree. So my thought process with this is that you've got a frame within a frame, and also you've got the contrast of the white or the silver birch barks, and then you've got the dark tree behind, so there's some contrast going on there as well, which I should be able to bring out in post. And plus you've got a little bit of side light coming on the bark of the trees as well, which just adds a little, it just lifts it a little bit. So yeah, I've taken a portrait and the landscape. I think I prefer the landscape purely just so I can get the full frame in. The portrait wasn't allowing me to do that. Again, I've got the 70-200 on. I seem to be shooting with this lens all the time. A wide angle lens in a forest is, you can shoot with a wide angle lens, absolutely, but I much prefer the telephoto in the woods, purely so you can isolate your subjects and just crop in around the frame that you're looking to try and position for the final image. So yeah, we'll see what this one looks like. I'm not too sure about this one, if I'm honest, but what attracted me was this fallen down silver birch here that came to an angle, and right in the distance there's another silver birch at a similar angle that's fallen down, and that one has got a bit of light catching it. It's a bit strange here. There's a lot more green bracken on the floor behind us here, not brown, so this isn't the shot I came for. And I think actually it's a bit messy. There's a lot going on in the shot. There's lots of mess in the foreground, and also there's lots of trees, but you never know, I might be able to make something of it. I need to now go before that light disappears completely and I miss the shot I came out for. Well, I think I found my final composition. It's not quite what I was looking for. As I said earlier, what I was looking for was the sun to be behind the trees and casting some warm light so I could actually see the orange sky behind the trees coming down on the bracken. But in this part of the woods, or the fen, I'm struggling to find that composition. So rather than just waste the light, I found another one, and I actually quite like this one. So it's not been a wasted shot, and I'm not just taking it for the sake of it, just to take a picture for the vlog, because you can get into that habit, but I'm not. So I've found 3 silver birch trees that are lit by the setting sun. Now there is actually a 4th tree, but the way I've cropped it, or the way I've positioned it, or the way I've composed it, is the 4th tree is just out of frame, because I think 3 is quite a uniform number and it works well within an image, and I think 4, although that's probably more uniform because it balances, in this particular instance it doesn't work, and I'd rather have 3. So I've just kept that 4th one out of frame, and either side of those trees that are lit up, you've got the silver birch tree, one just in front of the other one here, and they've got a really nice sort of silvery bluish tinge to them, and I really like that. I think the silver and the blue I think work with the orange quite well. So we'll see what this one's like. I've got this in the bag, and then I'll wait for the sun to set and see if there's another one to be had. So I've lost the light now, so I'm going to head back to the car. I did take one more image there actually. There was a tree at the top left-hand corner which caught my eye. It was just caught by the last rays of the sun. So I just repositioned the frame a little bit and got that in the top right-hand corner, and also just repositioned that tree on the right-hand side so it completely covered the tree behind. So I've just had to play with that. So yeah, that's me done here at Holme Fen. There's so many things I can do in this place, so you will see more of me in Holme Fen this year, in different conditions. But I've enjoyed it today. Didn't quite get that composition that I was after, but never mind. I come back and do that another day. Still hopefully got some nice shots anyway. So I'll sign out. I'll see you on the next vlog. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you, on the next one. Take care, see you soon.